the American alligator, a species whose care requires precise scientific knowledge, strong veterinary partnerships, and a commitment to public safety and animal welfare. Although this species is considered a conservation success story, it remains federally protected, meaning rehabilitation must follow strict permitting requirements and the professional standards established by the National Wildlife Rehabilitators Association and the International Wildlife Rehabilitation Council. The first step is assessing 3 factors: the animal's medical prognosis, its welfare, and whether it can be eventually released safely. Stabilizing temperature, hydration, and shock is essential because crocodilians are extremely sensitive to thermal and metabolic imbalance. From the start, an experienced wildlife or reptile veterinarian must be consulted, since decisions about pain management, diagnostic imaging, or treatment planning requires specific species-to-species expertise. In cases of severe trauma, chronic debilitation, or blindness, humane euthanasia might be an ethical option. The AVMA's guidelines for the euthanasia of animals is a prime guideline to follow. Safe and appropriate handling is crucial, not only for staff safety, but for the alligator's well-being. Only trained, permitted personnel should attempt capture. Many states, like Florida, require documented experience in crocodilian handling. Improper restraint can cause injuries, stress, and even death. Tools such as catch poles, nets, or reinforced crates should be used carefully, and for larger or highly stressed alligators, chemical restraint is often required. Peer-reviewed studies show that anesthetic combinations can be safe and effective, but only when administered by a qualified veterinarian. During transportation, alligators must be kept in strong, escape-proof containers with ventilation, minimal noise, and appropriate temperature control. Housing plays a major role in rehabilitation success. According to the University of Florida's IFAS guidelines, enclosures should provide both land and water access, allowing the alligator to submerge and haul out naturally. Surfaces must be non-slip to prevent limb and spinal injuries, and fencing or enclosure walls must be secure and impact resistant. Maintaining a thermal gradient allows the animal to thermoregulate, and indoor environments should provide full-spectrum lighting that supports normal behavior. Biosecurity is equally important. Quarantine new arrivals, use foot baths, disinfectant equipment regularly, and keep personnel movement controlled to prevent disease transmission. Visual barriers and predictable routines can help reduce chronic stress. In rehabilitation, nutrition must mirror the species' natural carnivorous diet while meeting modern standards. The American Veterinary Manual recommends a varied diet of rodents, poultry, fish, and meat, with vitamin E and thiamine supplementation when fish are fed regularly. Feeding must avoid conditioning the alligator to associate humans with food, so keeping interactions minimal, like the use of tools like tongs or remote feeding methods, are really useful. Medical care typically focuses on trauma, such as boat strikes, hook injuries, or intraspecific aggression, as well as contamination events like oil exposure. Supportive care includes hydration, antibiotics when indicated, wound management, and importantly, pain control. Recent studies have demonstrated that hydromorphone provides a measurable anesthesia in American alligators, underscoring that crocodilians both feel pain and benefit from modern veterinary anesthesiologic protocols. Before release, alligators must demonstrate strong swimming ability, normal submersion and resurfacing behavior, proper coordination on land, and a normal riding reflex. They must maintain an appropriate body condition score, have healed from injuries, and retain a healthy wariness of humans. Release locations must be approved by local or state wildlife agencies and must provide a suitable habitat. Some programs now track released alligators using tags to evaluate long-term success and improve rehabilitation protocols. When done correctly, rehabilitation in American alligators is more than treating an individual animal. It protects keystone species, supports wetland ecosystem health, reduces human-wildlife contact, and reflects our responsibility to practice wildlife care that is ethical, safe, and science-driven.